Anyway, put your hands together for one of my favorite people in the world. It is Lavender!
Is my face bleeding? Why? You're gonna have to blur this nipple. My very first time out in drag, I had such a good night until I went out into the smoking area in the George. And there was a really bitchy queen there who, now to be fair, it was my first time out in drag. I looked pretty shit, but that's forgivable for your first time out in drag. But she looked me up and down and was like, "You're too fat to be a drag queen." And my first thought was, oh shit, you're not welcome here. It was a very limited view of what drag was. I think there's a certain age that we're all like, okay, now it's time to be an adult, but like the essence of drag is just dressing up like kids do and having fun. Like, who said that at a certain age it's like, let's put away the dress up box and now you have to be an adult, you know? And I think a lot of queer people are very damaged. I think it's hard to grow up in Ireland, Catholic Ireland, at a certain time and not come out a damaged queer person. I got to deal with my queerness, and I'm so at one with it now, and I'm so grateful for that. And when I see similar things come up in other queens and other queer people, I'm just like, I wish you'd get therapy, you know? Once I kind of stopped giving a fuck, I was like, I gotta do this regardless. And it was like a drive in me that I can't even pinpoint what it was. It was more of a, I still do drag as a fuck you to people who told me I couldn't do it, you know? Hey everybody! How's everyone feeling?
It's funny because to me it was just a fun number, but no other number I've done since then has topped this one. You still see people shocked that you're actually doing it. People didn't believe that I was actually stapling my face. So at the start of the number, I began to pop a balloon to prove that, like, this is real, these are real staples, these are actually going into my face. And what I love now is I pull the thing off, I pull the smile off, and I love it when it bleeds. I know that's so disgusting, but I love it when it bleeds down my cheeks, because to me, it's like a check mark behind, bitch, you fucking worked, you care about this. You're not gonna do this shit if you didn't care about it. So it reminds me of my passion and it reminds me of why I do this. Lavender is supposed to be like a calming scent for anxiety, and I love that I'm the antithesis of that I'm really going to fuck with your nerves. It kind of came from the idea of, you know, painting a smile on your face when you feel awful and you don't want to get out of bed. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. I mean, I'm someone who suffers from depression a lot of the time. I've got an anxiety disorder, and so I've had a lot of dark days around that. So for me, it was a number that was really channeling that experience and that pain. So for me, the story is that there's more painful things than simply stapling yourself. Putting a smile on can be one of the most painful things in the world.